Short video, AC 50 and Curtis 1238. 20 minutes ago, this thing was running fine, except my throttle would cut out after maybe a quarter throttle, and it would just cut out. I don't know why. And I tried making some adjustments to the throttle. When I did that, the motor started giving me a few little jitters, and then it started clicking. And the clicking is coming from internal on the motor, and I no longer have throttle control, whether a three-wire or two-wire, it's the same. Even if I disconnect the encoder, any of that stuff, as soon as I have power, it clicks. So here's the clicking. Clicking is coming from inside the motor. And I have no clue what the clicking is. But it passed the test for parameter check, or the testing part of this software. Everything was fine. So we're going to go take a look at that while I leave this click. And when it's clicking, everything's fine. There's no problems. Even if I do throttle, there's no problem. It's just clicking. So even with it clicking, got the serial number, VCL app version, blah blah blah, all that information there. Shows parameters. Can monitor and diagnostics. These were some of the errors earlier, but there is no active faults anywhere. So earlier I had throttle wiper high. This is quite a while ago. HPD sequencing fault. I have no idea what that is. Then severe overvoltage, no idea what that is. Undervoltage cutback, overvoltage cutback, coil 2 driver open short. That was when I was having a problem with my contactor, which I have resolved. Pre-charge failed, parameter charge fault, motor open, motor temp sensor fault, PDO timeout, fault on other traction controller. There is no other controller. So that's what I have. Any ideas? Not sure. Okay, so I put a different controller on since I have a couple of them, and it's not a controller issue. So I put power to it, it just starts clicking again. So when I come over to the software and look under monitoring, checking my inputs, throttle pot there showing 0.22 volts. It is moving the voltage, but not very high when I throttle up. Throttle command. says here. So let's see what throttle type we have. We have throttle type 2 selected. Okay, so anyway, that's monitor. So exit supply current. Driver 1 PWM. Keeps so driver. Okay, so maybe there's a driver issue. Driver, let's see. In contactor on, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Proportional driver. Yeah. Main open short. Okay, I think I need to check my contactor again. All right. Clicking, it's not allowing the contactors to open, but I'm getting power like backwards through this thing. So getting like 76 volts back. When the contactor's off, on the positive side, I'm still getting 106 volts. When I do the negative to the positive terminal, before the contactors, I get 110, which is what my pack voltage is. But on the opposite side of the contacts, it's 106. And then testing voltages here and here, I'm getting like 76 volts. So something's clicking. It's like a switch. Sounds like a switch inside the motor. And I have no idea. Not seeing anything. The motor spins nice. It spins silent. When it was working, it was spinning beautiful. Just have no clue at the moment. And the optical disc and reader are working just fine. So there's no issues there. So changing the position doesn't change the click. Changing the controller doesn't change the click that you heard. So I just don't know. But both controllers are talking with the software. They're changing the parameters like they're supposed to. All that good stuff. So all that is good. But when I made a little change on that throttle adjustment to see if I could lower the voltage, because it seemed like it may have been settled